We are Cactus Wrestling. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.
Cactus Wrestling is now available on Spotify and Amazon. And don't forget to check us out on Etsy for all of your Cactus Wrestling apparel needs.
Look at this.
What?
Wow.
Weird.
Welcome back to Cactus Wrestling. We have another rankings video here for you. 133 pounds this time. If you haven't checked out our 125-pound rankings, check it in the description down below. You can find that link and let us know what you think, what your thoughts are on 125-pound rankings. So, without further ado, let's see what's going on. 33 has kind of opened up a little bit. Both finalists from last year are now gone. And bam. There we go. So, no surprises. I mean, maybe some surprises, but Ryan Crookham is number one for Lehigh. 24-1 last year. He took third place. His only loss came to Vito Arujau. Now Vito's graduated. So we see him as the rightful number one returning.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, with the two-time national champ is the only guy that beat him, his one career loss, or the last season. So yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Even though he is returning third, and Ayala is a returning runner-up at a lower weight, I don't think right now it merits Ayala being ahead of him.
Now, you could say because so we have Drake Ayala as number two, and some people, especially those Iowa haters, are going to be like, "You're on something, bruh. Like, are you kidding me?" All right, just think about this. Jesse Mendez took sixth place at 133 2 years ago, went up a weight class and won 141 pounds. So if you have any concerns about a guy, I'm not saying Mendez, but a guy going up a weight class, it has recently been done to much success.
Well, and Mendez is also like in Flo's top 8 or 9 for pound.
Pound for pound. Yeah. Maybe it was just the right weight class for him all along.
Yeah, could have been.
I think, what do you think if Drake wrestled Crookham? What would
Crookham would win.
really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Crookham would win.
Yeah, but Drake's has such a dynamic offense. I know Crookham's got that limp leg.
Yeah, but Crookham's also like
He is quick.
he's fast, he's strong, he's skilled, like he's stingy. Like I don't think Ayala lost to Diagostino.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean,
Like,
D'Agostino's a weird wrestler though. He tries to take every match to overtime.
yeah, but still, like,
I don't think these guys will match up prior to NCAAs.
that unless it's at like a big tournament, like if they're both going to
Yeah,
Vegas or something.
yeah,
But Iowa doesn't always send people there.
no,
They go to the soldier salute.
yeah. The Soldier Salute, the up and coming.
Yeah, the up and
So,
coming.
Nasir Bailey is number three, sophomore from Little Rock. His only losses at the NCAA tournament last year were to Ryan Crookham, so it only makes sense to have him below
I
Crookham.
mean, those are half his losses.
Yeah, we're gonna see Nasir in the All-Star Classic against Evan Frost, who we have as number five.
That's gonna be exciting.
So that'll be a good matchup, even though, like we've already talked about, Nasir teched Evan Frost last year when they faced
I
off.
still thought I think I picked Frost, so
Do you think Nasir beats Crookham this year? He was like a point away last year in the second match for third, four
I
to three.
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't blow my mind if he did, but at the same time, I don't see Crookham losing multiple
My
matches.
problem with Crookham is that I feel like Vito, once people figure out his style, he can be exploited. Because didn't Vito major him? It was
No,
like 13 to 3.
I don't think it was that. I think it was at
I think
most
it's
9.
high.
I think it was at most 9-3. No, it was 5. No, it was 13-3. You're right.
13 to 3, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Okay.
that and previously Crookham beat him twice.
Well, he did point at the center of the
Yeah,
ring,
well,
so
that's what
that was the difference maker right
if you need
there.
to, yeah, if you're wrestling Ryan Crookham, you just go like this.
Point down, and
Yeah,
then it's over.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So
Um,
take notes, guys.
yeah.
That's what
We
we got.
skipped over number 4, Dylan Ragusin. He is coming back, 25-4 last year, fifth place, first time All-American last year. He is ranked number 4, Michigan Big Ten
Big Ten runner-up got teched
by Shawver,
by Shaw.
but then beat Shawver at
Yeah, he
NCAAs.
did.
Yeah.
Because that was a fluke at Big Tens.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. Ragusin's good. I just feel like he's not a guy that's going to go the distance. I really think there's only
No, Ragusin's definitely not.
in terms of like contenders, I really think the top 3 here.
You don't think Frost is in the mix?
Well, I mean, we have him as 5. We have Ragusin ahead of him.
I mean, I think Frost could beat Ragusin, but that's
You love Frost for some reason. Frost 6th place last year, 22-7. Iowa State,
he would have beat Fix,
but he didn't.
but he should have.
He lost.
He should have. This
Well, Lucas Bird is number 6. He is back. He was injured last year. 2-time All-American in a round of 12 for Illinois.
he's always been really tough, and last year, even before his injury, though, he did have a string of injuries, a string of losses that was just like it was kind of surprising to see him be losing.
Well, it's probably because he was injured.
Or it was pre-injury, and then he got injured, and it was just convenient.
I think he's in the mix to All-American again this year. He's done it in the past before. As long as he's healthy for Illinois. Illinois is getting a lot of guys back this year. We always rag on Illinois, like, oh, you can't even recruit in-state talent. Like, get better. But they have a lot of guys coming back from redshirts last year, so they could do some damage.
Maybe they're up and coming.
Yeah, Dylan Shawver, Rutgers, number 7. He All-American for the first time last year, 26-7. We have him.
Honestly, before the season started, if you told me Shaver was gonna All-American, I would have definitely raised an eyebrow. And
Big Ten champion.
Yeah, and tell me Big Ten champ. I just would have been like, "You we sure about this?"
Do you think he's going to repeat? I mean, I think the Big Ten's just got a lot harder in this weight class. I mean, how many guys do we have on this list from Big Ten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the top 16, we're saying, are in Big Ten. I mean, that's usually the case.
I don't think Shaver's gonna repeat. No.
He's going to lose to Ayala.
He might not even get to Ayala. I mean,
yeah, honestly, like
if he had Ragusin, I don't think he's gonna necessarily beat Ragusin. It's like I don't also think that he necessarily could beat Bird. I don't know that he necessarily could beat Buzakis, like or even Van D.
I think he'll beat Van D.
No, yeah, you're right. Van D he could definitely beat. Braden Davis.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's controversy. We haven't talked about Braden Davis yet. We're going to get there, though. Kyrene's number 8. He's taken 8th place in the last 2 years, so it's a perfect spot for him. He's a senior. The last year.
You've seen the poster. He's got that like crazed look with his eye for NC State. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's gonna. If he does finish higher, I think like maybe he'd finish 6th.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. NC State typically underperforms. Maybe they're just not peaking their guys right for. I mean, he's All-American. That's great, but for
I'm pretty sure he was ranked top 5 all year.
Yeah, like most of them are.
So, and then fell off a little bit.
Connor McGonigal, number 9.
I'm excited to see him back in the mix. New England.
Yeah, he some may say he, well, not done dirty, but he lost his spot. Yeah. I thought he was going to transfer out as soon as that happened.
I don't know that you're allowed to transfer out that quickly.
Yeah. That just sucks. I mean, you lose to your teammate who ends up taking 3rd place in nationals after You won the All-Star Classic.
Yeah, you win the All-Star Classic, and you watch your teammate beat a who ends up being a two-time national champ twice. Like
Yeah.
it's like clearly the coach has made the right call, but it really sucks.
Still, yeah, it sucks. So he's at Virginia Tech this year, so that's going to be very interesting. He'll be wrestling with Sam Latona, with Eddie Ventresca. Virginia Tech is consistently a top 10 program. So wishing Connor McGonigal, and mind you, he was seeded what, fifth or sixth
Sixth,
2 years ago before he got injured at Lehigh.
so yeah, he was the sixth seed at nationals, but had to default out of the tournament and then lost his spot. He's had a bad string of events
Yeah,
for him. Hopefully, it turns around at Virginia Tech.
yeah. So number 10, Cale Hughes. The only reason we have this guy so low is that he didn't make weight at 61 kilos.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
well, he's listed on Okie State's roster as 133/141. I think whatever weight he decides, he'll be the starter. He won 61 kilo US Opens. He beat Kyler Larkin in the finals. Um, really, really talented freshman for the Cowboys this year. I think he has definite All-American potential, but will it be at this weight class?
I mean, also, I like how Internet Flow and WrestleStat don't have him ranked.
I was looking through their rankings and they typically don't
Rank freshman.
rank freshmen,
Yeah.
which I understand, but having some wrestling IQ and knowing these guys, there's going to be some freshmen doing some damage,
Yeah.
like we saw Meyer Shapiro last
Yeah, we were right.
year. Yeah. Nick Bouzakis, number 11. This guy's boom or bust.
You think he's gonna finally figure it out?
It for me, it's like matchups because he pinned Kairini during the season.
That's true, he did.
I just feel like he needs a little bit more finesse. He's just a brute force, and that's not going to work against everyone. Like a guy like Crookham,
Yeah. Oh
I,
no,
I
he'll
don't
never
think,
beat. He'll
I
never
don't-
beat.
yeah, or even Bailey. I don't think.
But maybe Dayton Fix.
Yeah, almost be Dayton Fix. Um, but yeah, I mean, Ohio State. Maybe he gets the Mendez bump. Round of 16, and then he'll go to
What?
All American this year,
Oh,
like a big jump.
so like fourth?
I mean, he's staying in the same weight class, but Ohio State does have Ben DeVino coming in, so that's another quality guy to train with.
Yeah, because they'll redshirt him.
Yeah. Number 12, Cleveland Belton, Oklahoma, transferred from Oregon State. He is coming down a weight class. We don't typically see this too much. Guys
We
coming
saw it with our
down.
buddy for 125, Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Braden Davis.
No, Braden Thompson.
Thompson. Braden Thompson, yeah.
Braden Thompson, yeah.
Yeah. 33 to 25. Now we're seeing
Yeah.
41.
41 to 25. He transferred to
33.
Oklahoma. Was a round of 12 at 141 last year, national qualifier the year before that.
So arguably, this could be a good move for him.
Could be, especially going to
Unless
Oklahoma, Roger Kish.
Yeah, unless it's too big of a cut.
Could be too. Well, seems like, I mean,
We don't know what he was weighing. He was
yeah.
2 years at 41, so you got to figure he probably is cutting to 41. So,
Well,
right.
yeah, but I mean,
You got to figure.
I don't know. We saw Bernie Truax at 97, and he cut to 84.
That's true. That's true.
So, all right, this is gonna probably ruffle some feathers. I already hear the comments coming.
I already hear Mike throwing his computer.
Garbage. Bernie Davis deserves to be higher.
Mike is furiously commenting right now.
Listen, Mike was already on the comments about Luke Liddell being number 5. Spoiler for the 125. Okay, Braden Davis, hear us out here. He was the number 1 seed going into NCAAs last year. He was a round of 12 finisher. He's going up a weight class now. I already talked about, sometimes going up a weight class can be to your benefit. Well, we already know one guy that can beat him, Drake Ayala, is coming up as well. So Drake Ayala beat Braden Davis last year, so that's already one guy ahead of him. If you're talking about Big Tens, Braden Davis was a Big Ten champion last year. Just by that alone, you can't really predict Braden Davis to be the Big Ten champion because Ayala beat him, and it wasn't really close. So, I mean, it was 4-2, but Davis has this weird thing, like he'll just do nothing and then explode and catch guys with he has a really nice dump.
But he's not going to be strong enough to do that.
I mean, he might be strong enough. He was big for 25.
Yeah,
but there's so many returning All-Americans at this weight class.
I mean, if he couldn't get it done at 25 last year, he's not going to get it done at 33 this year.
I mean, I agree with that.
Oh, I can already feel the hate for that
Yeah,
statement.
yeah. Now, Penn State fans, drop a comment down below. Is Braden Davis going to be the guy, or is it going to be Aaron Nagao? All signs point to being Davis being the guy.
I guess, would we have put Nagao in the top 12?
I don't think so.
You wouldn't have put him above Bouzakas? I think I probably would have put him in there at like 11 or 12.
Yeah, I mean, who do you think is better for the Penn State lineup, Braden Davis or Aaron Nagao?
Nagao from Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'd be the best.
And then you have another guy coming up, Brett Unger from 25.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, he lost to Braden Davis 2-1 at NCAAs last year. Cornell, Ivy League. He's coming up. We also have Tyler Wells and Jacob Van D, a couple of Big Ten guys to round out the honorable mentions.
Hey, Van D was always fun to watch.
Against Nagao, but then Nagao always beat him.
Well, he was still fun to watch.
Does Nagao have a red shirt available? He might be red shirt.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
Or no?
I mean, Davis has a red shirt available. He's a true sophomore.
Oh, maybe these are the good problems for Penn State.
Yeah. But anyway, here are our rankings for 133 pounds. Drop a comment down below. What do you think of these rankings? What do you think of the Penn State situation? Who do you think is going to win? I think, in all likelihood, honestly, I think it's going to be Crookham versus Ayala.
You don't think anyone else could get in there?
I mean, they could. Honestly, though, I could see Cale Hughes, if he's down at this weight, potentially making a run. I don't know if it'll be Crookham, just because Crookham's so funky and weird. But I could see Cale Hughes being top 4.
Oh, wow. Funny. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't see him in the finals, but yeah, I could see him on the podium. Not unreasonable.
So there you have it. 133 pounds. Be on the lookout for 141 pounds dropping very, very soon. And as always, thanks again for watching Cactus Wrestling. I mean, there's no better way to end than that.
I know, right?
Thanks for watching. We are Cactus Wrestling, and we'll see you next time on our next video.